Good evening, good morning, everybody. I'm Bart Winkler. Tim Shea's here. You guys can always join. We tape these Bucks shows live after the games. You can watch on YouTube. You can add on StreamYard. A couple of people said they'd be first timers tonight, so we'll see if they actually come through with it. I'm looking forward to that. Also, I do want to say tomorrow's show, the Friday show, will be picks with Horvat for the conference championship. We will have our Royal Rumble picks. And also, I got so many more voicemails after I made the episode, the Rodgers episode yesterday, that if you left a voicemail, I will play it. I'm not ignoring it. I will play it. Tim's shaking his head because there was a fake Tim Shea voicemail, which was, wow, that was great. But I will play those. 2 from ladies. And one of them even said she likes you the best, Tim. You have something to play for me.
It's Bart. It's time to play your show open, which used to be your old show open.
Fun, entertaining, knowledgeable.
All right. Oh, right. Yeah.
Right. Live and local. It's time for the Fan Morning Show with Bart Winkler.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Bart Winkler. That is Tim Shea.
There we go.
What's that? Why do you have that?
I just picked a day. That is from 8 a.m. on August 10th, 2022. Do you want me to continue playing it?
What do we talk about that?
Let's
That's
see.
from what day?
That was Jeff Levering on the call.
That's August 10th.
Hey, look who's warming up.
Matt Bush came in and saved.
That was August 10th?
August 10th, right before I think you.
Yeah, that's the last show I did.
Seriously?
Yeah, because I didn't work that weekend.
That's kind of funny, actually.
I didn't work that weekend. I had off Monday and Tuesday, and then we found out no show. I will be on CBS Sports Radio, as I mentioned, next Saturday, 11 to 4 Central Time. Hopefully 12:50 picks me up on this one. So yesterday there was a voicemail about Tim Shea, and the main part of the voicemail was ripping on you for everything. Yes. But they also said that you don't watch the Bucks games. Did you watch the Bucks game tonight?
Bits and pieces. Yeah, I was going back and forth. Badgers are on tonight. Not a good outcome for them.
Yeah, what's going on with the Badgers? Not that I care.
They're not playing good basketball. They also did get screwed.
I get the microphone close to me too, by the way.
What?
I'm like, my microphone was way over there.
That's okay. I could hear you loud and clear.
Okay.
They're not playing well right now, and also they kind of got screwed with their schedule this week with the whole COVID thing with Northwestern, so they had to play Monday, then today. Then they have to come back home and play Saturday against a good Illinois team who's playing better. So they're struggling again. 5 out of their last 6 they've lost, I believe. So
yeah, that game's on Big Fox. That's important.
Yeah, Big Fox. It's sold out. They're doing the stripe out. So,
well, I can shit on the Badgers a little more later. I did say that there was someone that said he was going to jump on for the first time, and he's jumped on right away. Dave.
Dude. Hey.
Dave.
What's going on, guys?
First time, long time.
Hell yeah.
Are you in your basement?
Yes, basements.
And what a glorious basement that is.
Dude, basements. Yay.
And that's about as Midwest as it gets. The Christmas tree's still up. You got like the German piping.
Well, I mean, heck yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
What's up, Dave? Welcome to the party.
Well, thank you.
And I am glad that you took the initiative to come on, because I think that people think that, like, I have this giant staff. I don't pay any of these guys.
Nope.
Just Tim. I did give Tim like $20 one time, but and I gave you lunch last week.
Yeah.
But come on whenever. Come, be one, be merry. So, Dave, thanks for coming on.
Heck yeah, I listen to you. I mean, I listen to the podcast every day at work, and it's weird because you think you're listening and you're like, oh, I'm talking back to these guys, but now I'm actually talking to you guys. This is awesome.
Well, here we go. Well, what's up? What are you bringing?
Just basement.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, no, I wanted to defend, basements, man.
Yeah, look, so there's some radio tit for tat going on, which is fine. And that's fine. But to slander basements, it's like, why?
Right?
If I was doing a podcast in my living room, which on the video it looks like I am, obviously this is not my house, but if I was doing it like in any other room, would it be different? I don't know.
Apparently, some people think so, but whatever.
It's
Either
not
way,
like it's my mom's basement. I own this piece of land.
exactly.
Actually, my wife. I would say my wife owns it, and my name's on the deed. But
Hey,
either
whatever.
way.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, no. Bucks look great. Wearing probably their best uniforms. Personally, I think the blue is fantastic. A little bummer we didn't see Jokic tonight, but whatever. Still great. Yeah, just wanted to hop on and say, hey, I would like to do this more in the future. Yeah.
All right. Well, we're establishing you as Basement Dave.
Okay.
Basement
Cool.
Dave.
Oh God. All right.
Because I got a Dave in Cudahy.
Yep. He's great.
And so you're going to be Basement Dave.
All right.
Yeah.
Down.
I like it.
Love it. Good.
Anything else? This is your chance to talk to the illustrious Tim Shea.
Oh, right. Hey, McGuire seems like a cool place.
Yeah, will you meet us down there if we do a thing?
Yes, actually I would, for sure.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
Good.
I'm in Waukesha, not too far.
No.
Yeah.
All right. Basement Dave.
All right.
Well, I'm glad you came on. I hope I was easy on you, and I want to see you more, bud.
Heck yeah, man.
Nice.
Love it. We'll see you guys
Dave.
later.
Basement Dave.
I like it.
We got a new hire.
Bring him on. I'll put him on the payroll. Put him on the payroll.
Do you have a feels like the first time on there?
Oh, I see. I need to get a soundboard.
Speaking of
Yes, Cone, you should join. He just texted me. Should I join? I'm not going to text you back.
well,
You should
Coins
join.
are Badger Insider.
Yeah. I need to go shut my door.
Okay. While you do that, I have an announcement. I have in my hand new ad copy.
Oh, nice.
Are you ready for this?
Let's hear it.
Is everybody ready? Kick off 2023 with more flavor and more savings. Omaha Steaks makes it easy to stock up on all your favorites.
I'm getting steak.
Go to omahasteaks.com and use the promo code BART at checkout to get $30 off your order. omahasteaks.com. Save up to 55% on select Omaha Steaks customer favorites. Buy more and save when you stock up on these mouth-watering items. So the thing with Omaha Steaks, and I've talked about Omaha Steaks before, and so this is a perfect marriage because I've had their chicken, I've had their filet mignons, I've had the apple tartlets, I've had all this stuff, and it's very good. And I told my wife they were on, and she goes, does that mean we're getting a shipment? And I said, yes. And she goes, all right, that's another month you get to do whatever you're trying to do. I bought another month for getting the food. So normally when people get Omaha Steaks, it's like you don't just buy one thing of $20 meat and get it sent to you. You get big stock up and saves. There is a minimum requirement. I think you have to do like $149 worth of meat, but then you get 30% off of whatever, or $30 off of however much you get after that. So omahasteaks.com, type in the promo code BART at checkout. But Omaha Steaks is back on the show. omahasteaks.com. Tony in Texas back on the show.
Yeehaw!
Hey, I think Blue Chew works still if I do code word Winkler. I think you still get a discount part.
See, I think a lot of these, like, I think SeatGeek still works if you use my code BART for $10 off or something.
I did use it, or not use the actual Blue Chew, but I did order some, and it did work.
Yeah, I'm not. What you did? You got Blue Chew?
Yeah.
Huh? Did it work?
I haven't tried it yet, but the code word worked. I got it for free. All I had to do is pay shipping.
Oh,
Save it for a special night, right?
I'm gonna work on that right now.
Okay. Hey, I got to get into this Bucks game really quick. What a disgrace the NBA is turning into. What if I'm some young Serbian boy, 12, 13 years old, and I'm in Milwaukee, and I want to watch Jokic play, and he doesn't even play. And then to top it off, they don't play Murray or any of their other good players. How do you explain this? If I was a parent and I brought my kid, I saw Jimmy Butler had the same thing happen yesterday with the Heat game. I don't know what they're doing here. It's such a disgrace. The NBA is going to lose fans, Bart.
Well, while you're talking, I'm going to bring in, and I'm still trying to find the balance of this or not, but I like when more people are in here at the same time, as long as you guys don't all talk at the same time. So I'm going to bring in Q, who looks to be in a basement.
Yes, basement solidarity.
Yes, dude.
We can't handle the basement slander. So,
and I'm going to bring in Cone.
Oh,
in a bag.
Cone in a bag.
Who is hiding in a bag.
It's actually Brad in Baton Rouge.
Brad in Baton Rouge.
I thought you were in Arizona.
He's all over the place. Cone, great stuff. Again, I just want to be clear, I didn't put Cone up to that.
No, that was all my own doing. KB, if you're listening, I will claim that and, go in my DMs and we'll chat it out.
He ain't listening.
No. All right. Tony's point was we saw no Jokic tonight, and I don't want to harp on it because there's like two things that this podcast is doing right now, and that's shitting on Rodgers at every turn, and also and also bitching about load management in the NBA. Tonight was a preventable problem because the NBA schedules the Nuggets on a back-to-back when they're going to be in Milwaukee. Remember, this is a Western Conference team. It's the only time they're going to be here. And you're going to get a matchup of Giannis and Jokic, but you did not get that matchup. I think the NBA networks were privy to it because they aired Nets and Sixers, which is a big matchup, of course, in the East and Ben Simmons. But Jokic and Giannis should at least be on national TV. They saw the Nuggets on a back-to-back and figured, all right, they're probably not gonna play. So I think some of it is preventable, but this is going to continue to be a problem. And we're talking about it. And, I don't want to say the same thing over and over every day, but it's going to be a problem, Tony, to what you were saying. And at some point, the NBA is they're either going to address it or they're going to do what the NFL does and just like hope it go away or have Jokic body doubles. Dude, what is that rumor? DeMar Hamlin.
Oh, God.
DeMar Hamlin should do he should just be on Good Morning America for 5 minutes, though. Just knock it, you know what I'm saying? Like, just end it. Okay. Go ahead, Tony. You were saying.
No, I mean, I'm going to the Maverick Pelican game in a couple of weeks. I'm bringing some of my kids from my basketball team. And, we want to see Luka and Zion, right? And if they don't play, I'm going to be pretty upset, shelling out several $100s for the game. So it is a big deal, and you should continue to talk about it, I think. We all love basketball. The NBA's got an issue here, and I don't like it. I want to see the Bucks go against the best. I don't want to see this version of the Nuggets.
Well, we were excited for tonight because it was going to be a matchup to see what the Bucks were going to look like. And not only did Jokic not play, but who else didn't play tonight? Murray didn't play. KCP didn't play. We got Gordon, and it was a competitive game, but it wasn't like the Bucks were going to lose.
No,
I wanted to see them match up against the Nuggets like the Warriors and Celtics the other night. That was a matchup that was like, all right, this might be a finals preview. Let's play hard. Let's play it out. And the Bucks just kind of, they won and whatever.
Well, then what you get, Bart, is a guy like Bruce Brown, who's an asshole, played for the Nets, tries to knock Giannis around. Giannis is going 100 miles an hour today. He was giving it his all. And you're risking injury. These guys, backup guys, want to prove that they can get more minutes. They're trying to guard Giannis. They're doing the best they can, but then they get a little bit dirty. And I don't want to see that Giannis get hurt right now because basically the B team Nuggets version is out there trying to prove something against the Bucks. So I didn't like it. I think it's a bad look for the NBA. And if you're a paying customer like I am, I'm not like Tim Shea where I get free tickets front row. Someone's got to pay for our tickets, Tim.
Yeah. Q, what do you think about that and anything on the game?
Yeah, so I would just caution anybody buying NBA tickets to check the visiting team and your own team's schedule before you invest big money. So, and like I understand the points that have been brought up, and I'm kind of on the other side of that. Like, it just is what it is. Like, I'm surprised you're surprised when it's a back-to-back and Jokic didn't play. Like, I could have gone tonight. I chose not to because I saw it was a back-to-back and figured it was like less than a 50% shot that he would play tonight. So I didn't expect them to sit Murray. But
well, the spread, Vegas knew the spread was like 10.5 as of 8:00 this morning.
Yeah. And like Bill Simmons was talking about this on his podcast this week, and like they have scheduled losses in the NBA. It's like a betting technique that people do where that a team is going to lose based on back-to-back schedule and then how many times they've played in the last 7 days. So it's like I guess it's getting a lot of publicity this year, but I feel like maybe it's a slow news cycle for sports because it's just been what it is. So, but on the game, good to see Giannis step up after being out a few games. And then
Middleton looked good.
Yeah, Chris had a productive 15 minutes. Surprised that Brooke didn't play well, especially without Bobby there. But it also is good to see Pat step up because he will be playing more in Bobby's absence. I was reading an article today. I guess Bobby, with this injury, he had it when he was with the Bulls in 2018, and he was out 7 weeks. So they're investigating, or they'll recheck him in 2 weeks, but it's sounding like he'll be out for a couple months. This is the same.
Yeah, the initial report is 2 weeks. Bucks PR said reevaluate in 2 weeks. It's going to be longer than 2 weeks.
Yeah, and it's the same thing that KD had and the same thing that Butler had KD has it now, and Butler had it at the beginning of the year, and he was out around 2 months. But yeah, we'll see what Horst can do to backfill if he chooses to. But Bobby's been through this before, and hopefully he's more motivated to rehab than he was when he was in Chicago and had the same thing.
I got Tim Shea here. Tony in Texas is here. Q's here. Cone's, of course, in a paper bag. Cone, Colin, Brad, whatever you want to call him. What happened to your Badgers tonight?
Honestly, it's kind of transitions to the point you guys were talking about with back-to-backs. I mean, this was as back-to-back as you can get in college basketball, going Monday to Wednesday, especially when they're not going home in between. And it was kind of a scheduled loss. Ben Kenny said it well. It's just it just comes down to that Northwestern game. I mean, that should have been a forfeit. They should have gotten the win, and it should have been done. But I don't know why the game needed to be rescheduled. To kind of threw off this game, and now they have a very big game against Illinois on Saturday. That it's going to be critical to get that win.
Are they like in jeopardy of not making this tournament?
Yeah, not a good team, Cone.
No, it's not.
Get out of our bandwagon.
They are now on the bubble.
Yeah,
100%. Now on the bubble. They have to win on Saturday, I think. They need a good win in the Big Ten.
Does UWM have a better chance over the Badgers to make the tournament?
Just because you only take the conference champion and UWM's conference in the horizon.
Well, Badgers have some name recognition. Like they'll get in over like a DePaul. I'm just throwing that out there. I don't know even if DePaul's good. But.
Defending DePaul.
So Badgers have lost 5 of 6.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And Marquette's on fire.
Yikes. Anything else for any of you guys?
Yeah. Okay, Bart. I had a little epiphany today about the Bucks. You know how close we were to seeing Rick Carlisle be our coach?
Had Bud lost to the Nets, Rick Carlisle would be the coach.
Rick Carlisle would be our coach. Instead, we got this hack Coach Bud coaching us. This guy is not good. Coach Bud is not good.
He's got a ring. He's got a ring, Tony.
Yeah, he got a ring.
He's not a hack.
But, he's this far from not having a ring. And
he's got one.
Rick Carlisle would be doing more with this team than Coach Bud is. So I just don't see Bud doing anything innovative to get us. What advantage does Coach Bud give you, Q? Tell me.
Consistency.
Yeah, you always know what you're gonna get.
Like I
He
just
sucks, but he sucks.
I don't understand where this is coming from. We won. We won 2 games in a row.
I get so pissed off watching these guys.
Hold on, I'm gonna go 6-box here with Austin, who looks like he is doing Austin. So Austin, I assume you're in your basement.
We got a hostage situation there, Austin.
No, Austin looks like he's talking to Dateline, but he doesn't want to give up his identity.
It's like Saw 8. He's in the movie Saw.
Yeah, that's what Cone should be doing. Austin, are you there? I think he's frozen.
Also, like hanging out in your basement in January in Wisconsin, like maybe he's right.
I'm just gonna keep Austin there because it's funny to look at. Matt in the Falls doesn't have a shirt on.
What?
I'm in my bathtub.
Oh, dear Lord.
In my basement. I'm not going to do anything silly and show you anything else. Don't worry.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you have a swimming suit on?
No, I take a lot of baths. Bathtub Matt, you might have heard of him. He's real.
Tony looks disturbed.
Yeah, hey, I say supporting me is fine. I'm so glad that people are supporting the podcast. Supporting basements is the true agenda that I have going forward.
We don't have basements in Texas.
I don't have one either.
Tim doesn't have one either. Tim, I saw your apartment on the TV tonight.
Oh, nice.
They did a shot of Pfizer. Yeah, I saw your apartment. Tim really could roll down the street and get the Pfizer.
I'd like to see that.
Maybe we'll do a video.
I'm really sad to see Cone leaving because I really wanted to commend him on his calls to local radio stations. I thought those were phenomenal. Yeah, and inspiring.
Yeah.
I think we got a little something brewing here, and I love it. I love it. I love every second of it, and I want more. I'm probably going to call them myself next week, cool down a little bit, make them forget about us, and then boom, hit them when they least expect it. But I haven't thought about it too much. I have no thoughts on the game. I'd like to start a rumor that the Nuggets are homophobic and they didn't play tonight because it was Pride Night. It was LGBTQWRSTUV X, Y, and Z IA plus night, and there was a drag show. So I'm thinking that Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray are homophobes, and that's why they didn't play tonight. I'd like to start that rumor and maybe get them suspended for the finals when we play them.
So, the Nuggets are like the only team in the league that has a rainbow jersey that's like part of their rotation.
Yeah, I think Matt's making a good point. They didn't wear their rainbow jersey.
So let's get to the bottom of this.
Yeah.
Bart is gone. We've lost Bart.
I have a question: Is shampoo or conditioner better? Have you seen Billy Madison?
Oh boy.
Yeah, that girl's really hot. I love Billy Madison. I'm gonna go with shampoo. I do the what do I have here?
Can you reenact the shampoo is better? No, conditioner is better.
I'm not gonna subject you to that, but I will use shampoo when I take my post-bath shower. You got to rinse off. You can't just get out of the bath. That's weird.
Tony still looks disturbed.
Well, Dave, I guarantee Bart wishes he was back on the radio right now.
This is what makes it magical. I'm sorry for everyone listening tomorrow that you can't see, my shoulders. Oh my goodness, my shoulders, they're bare. You ever been to a beach before?
You know what?
Boom, roasted.
This is why it's better to stream, because you now know when Matt is calling from a tub. Before, he would just be calling from a tub and you had no idea.
No idea. Did it all the time.
I appreciate the transparency.
Thank you. Austin's back.
Hey. All right.
So we see way too much of Matt and we see none of Austin.
I'm doing a cone thing.
Oh, but we know what you look like.
Yeah. All right. Well, I had to show off. We're in the basement today, boys. Right?
Yeah, it's basement. I'm gonna change my show to Basement Bart. Something.
Tim, don't you have like a laundry thing you can go down into in the basement?
No, I'm on the bottom floor.
Oh,
Where do you go for a tornado?
the Pfizer form.
Yeah, I break in.
Done that before.
Yeah. Yeah. How can you rip on basements? That's where you go for tornadoes. I had my first kiss in the basement.
I like Tony's point about the B squad.
Oh, we're gonna get back to basketball. All right.
Oh, talking sports.
Austin, go upstairs. I appreciate what you're doing.
All right,
but
let's forget basketball.
the internet's bad.
Okay, the basement, man.
Yeah, go back
God,
upstairs.
all right. Get me out of here.
Yeah, get out and come back.
Austin cracks me up every time. I don't know what it is, but that guy, he geeks me out.
All right. Anything
head
else from
out.
any of you guys? Q, thank you. Thanks
good.
for the basement solidarity.
I have nothing to add because this game was against a G League team. I mean, Detroit is basically a G League team, so that's kind of a moot point. But I have nothing to add about the basketball game that we just watched because we didn't see the best effort from it. We saw no effort from the Nuggets. So kudos to their bench for keeping it close.
Thanks,
Basements
Matt. You look
forever.
nice. Great
Basements
blades.
forever.
You got great blades on you. Tony?
All right, let's get back to normal.
I'm shuffling in a new crew here. Tony, anything for you?
About the Bucks. So we criticize Giannis when he shoots too many threes, and we also criticize him when he goes to the rim too much. I am starting to get a little bit worried about him going 100% during these regular season games, though.
Tell me something about the Bucks you like. You're worried about everything.
I want a title.
I'm worried about Coach Bud. I'm worried about Giannis playing too hard.
I love
Tony. Come on.
I love
Tony's gonna come on here the night we win the championship and go, God damn it, we won a
But
championship.
he's not. He's not like that. He's just like, I think he's just like, what conversation can I have?
I don't want to set myself up for another disappointment. I've had the Packers. We've had, the Brewers let us down. It's just,
Tony, this team is going to be unstoppable come playoff time. I guarantee you.
And I hate Boston. I hate everything about the Celtics and that whole Boston market, Tim. I can't.
Tony, give me your championship weekend predictions, and then I'm gonna shuffle a new crew in.
All right. So I think you got. Let's go with the AFC first. Patrick Mahomes is not healthy. He's also got the bad karma going with the wife and his brother doing that little weird celebration caught on tape. I'm going to go with Joe Burrow. He's going to get him back to the Super Bowl. Let's go with the Bengals 27-20 over the Chiefs.
Okay.
NFC, I'm going with what you said. I like the Eagles double digits.
Yeah.
Let's go 34-20 Eagles over the Niners.
Roll 'em.
Well, Eagles Bengals Super Bowl.
Tony, thanks, buddy.
All right. Hey, Bart, I got to go listen
Should I go live after those games? I might do that.
Yeah, let's do it.
After the championship games?
Yeah, let's do it.
I'll do that.
Why
When do
not?
the Bucks play this weekend? Friday?
Tim, bring Scott.
I'll look it up. You guys continue. I'll look it up.
Well, I'll get out of here. All right, Bart. Have a good night.
All right. See you, Tone. We're waiting for Austin to find reception. Hot take, Jake.
The people's champ.
If Ram's not going to call into this new iteration with this anti-Middleton takes, Jake has taken that banner and that mantle.
Look, all right. First of all, it's not anti-Middleton, okay? It's like anti-Middleton extension, if you want to call it that.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing, and this is where I don't understand a lot of the heat that I get, which don't get me wrong. I love the heat that I get because I have no issues being the heel. And there's a group of great men called Fall Out Boy that once famously sang, I don't care what you think as long as it's about me. So all the hate I get on this show, oh, it's glorious. I love it so much. But what I don't understand about the hate that I get on my takes is like, okay, I was thinking about this. So number one, Q, I'm not mad at you for like talking some smack. I am mad at you for having such a weak take that like it wasn't a take. That was, you said I don't watch basketball, and that's the thing you say on Twitter when you don't have a comeback or you disagree with somebody. Well, this guy clearly doesn't watch basketball. I'm calling into a basketball post-game show, so it's very likely that I do. But I just wish you had something stronger. But anyways, my whole thing with Middleton, I don't want to re-sign the guy for a max contract. I think that's pretty reasonable given his health history, given that he has issues with conditioning. $50 million over 3 or 4 years, that could be disastrous to the Giannis window, because once a guy like that at 33 years old is paid, what are the odds that all of a sudden he's going to be this beacon of health, right?
Well, I want to say something to wrap up the whole Middleton thing.
You're going to wrap it up? I'm just getting on wine here.
Well, because it's not going to happen.
The extension?
The trade. They're not going to trade him. And they're going to extend him.
You're probably right. I mean, I would say that's
I don't even see them not doing it.
If you really think about it, wouldn't they have extended him by now if they were going to extend him? And the alternative is, if he leaves in free agency because he's going to opt out of his contract, he's going to be the top free agent on the market, likely. If he leaves in free agency, that's not money that you can say, okay, well, that's $37 million off our cap. We can go sign. No, that's gone. They're already over the cap. So you can't replace that. So that's why I'm thinking a trade may be a little bit more likely than you're thinking. I think
if they didn't win a title, it's a lot more realistic, but they won a title with them. And maybe it's not better sense, because we talk about the Packers and like, why are they sticking with Rodgers? I just don't see how they trade Middleton. I really don't.
From a basketball standpoint, I see it. From the business standpoint, I think it makes more sense that you get something for him than to possibly see him walk for nothing. The other take that I don't understand the heat that I get for is that people are mad at me because I think it's kind of crazy that you can get paid millions and millions of dollars to play a game and you're expected to play in those games, and that the consumer that pays money to see those games are expecting these stars that the NBA builds their entire brand around. Now they're not, go to the game, you won't see anybody you want to see. So I don't see that as such a crazy
NBA needs to figure that out. And again,
what do they do? That's the problem.
We've talked about it for 2 weeks, but they need to figure it out. Like, they do need to figure it out.
I was racking my brain.
You can't have little kids going 8,000 miles or whatever to see Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, and I think that was it was well timed, because it's starting to come to the forefront here, this issue with resting and load management. That being in the headlines and in the Twitterverse, I feel like there was something to that. But I was racking my brain trying to come up with
conspiracy on Jimmy Butler, kid.
Well, it could have been any kid, whoever the star player was that day, but I just don't know how you fix it. People are like, well, it's shorten the season. Well, no, they're still going to do it. If the only goal is championship.
What if you did a first half champ and a second half champ, like minor league baseball?
They're talking about doing it mid-season tournament. I don't understand
that. No one's going to want to play in that.
Right. I mean, the play-in was a good call, but there's certain things I'm just I don't see it. But it worries me because it does need to be addressed, but I have no clue how you address it. And I want to say, Tim, I loved your call on the show today. That was really, really good call.
Thank you. I'll
the name repetition really got me. It reminded me of Bret Hart. Back in the day, his promos, if he was wrestling Shawn Michaels, he wouldn't say HBK or Shawn. He'd always say, let me tell you, Shawn Michaels. And Shawn Michaels, at the end of the day, I'm going to beat Shawn Michaels. I like that. That's a cool tick you got there.
Tim Shea is here for everything.
By the way, who do you guys want to win the Rumble?
Well, I think Sheamus.
WWE.
Is he in it? I don't know.
What, Austin? No.
I loved it as a kid.
Okay, I am doing Rumble picks with Horvat, but I put him at the end of the episode so you can
I'll
bail.
listen to it.
Austin, you're
yeah.
named
I
after the
really
GOAT,
want it to be
man.
good again.
Yeah, your name's Austin. You gotta like wrestling.
And that's the bottom line.
316, man. You did that in Milwaukee. That's what got me.
But I'm
into
also
this
talking
shit.
about Austin Theory and Austin Creed, who's Xavier Woods.
Oh, now I'm feeling like the name's Austin, kind of a tool name. Oh, jeez.
It's a strong name.
It's
not as strong as Bart, but it's up there. I got Sami Zayn,
I
by
think
the
Rock. I think Rock's swerving. I think he's coming.
Well, to me, they're like making it so obvious that it's going to be Cody that I feel like they have to swerve now because
Is John Cena back?
He's rumored that he's going to be at WrestleMania. I don't think.
He's going to be
bringing the corpse of Ric Flair back.
Ric Flair was at Raw 30 on Monday.
Hey, Ric Flair is going to outlive all four of us. Just so you guys know, that man is like.
Remember when he died for 2 days, like 3 years ago?
Yeah. I don't know. I got Sami Zayn. That's my guy. I feel like he's earned it.
Yeah, he rules. All right, Jake.
All right, I love you guys.
See ya. Maybe I'll do a Rumble wrap-up show. I won't.
I'm here for it. I'm totally down.
I'll be cooked.
Come on, do it, Bart. Do it for the people.
Maybe.
All right, I'll hold you to it.
All right, thanks, Jake.
Just
all
so
right,
you know,
I'm gonna finally what, Tim?
Just so you know, the Bucks do play Sunday at 7, so that will all.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Sunday night we'll go live after football and Bucks. And before I get to Austin, I am going to now that you're finally upstairs.
Yeah.
You've really taken the time and you've waited this out. I'm going to wait you make 60 more seconds because I want to tell you about my friends at happyplacehemp.com. And I got little icons now on the YouTube. Happyplacehemp.com. The promo code is BART. 25% off your order. No minimum on this. You can get anything you want at any time. You can get a sampler pack. I've never had gummies before. What are they like? Hey, Tim gives his brother's dog something. Should I do that to my dog? What if he doesn't like it? Just buy one. See what happens. He'll like it. Or she. Or I don't know if dogs are whatever. But they'll like it. So go ahead. And if you get a big order for the office. Discreet packaging. Give it away for Valentine's Day. Drop a tin of Delta 8s on everyone's desk this Valentine's Day. Happyplacehemp.com. Promo code BART. A dozen roses? No. Take a twig and stick 12 red gummies on it. Those, I think, are the THCOs are red. Stick it on there and give her a bouquet of gummies this Valentine's Day. What more better for your loved one than having a couple gummies and doing Netflix and gummy? Check it out at promo code BART. Happyplacehemp.com. The promo code is BART.
Netflix and gummies. Does she have teeth?
25% off every order at happyplacehemp.com or stop in at College Court in Muskego. That's all I have to say.
All right. Wow.
Austin, finally, give us your thoughts.
Hey, okay, so you guys, man, that Netflix and gummies got me. You guys were talking about the sitting, right? The
like that's the only reason we have a show right now is to bitch about load management.
Yeah. Okay, so I was gonna go to the game today. Well, my girlfriend asked me if I wanted to go with her friend and her husband. And the three of them were all indifferent. And I got home, it's about 5:00. And they asked me, it's like, okay, you're the deciding factor. And I was like, okay, well, is Jokic going to play? That's what I'm thinking. And no, he wasn't going to play. So I was like, okay, so I can go spend whatever, $100 on a ticket. And then I'm going to go buy fucking $15 beers again and get the 24 ounces to, like I can go see the Bucks play a shittier team. I don't know. Like, I'm kind of indifferent on it because, like, when should you sit your starters? Because we can cut this down to a 72 game season, but you're still going to do the same thing if you're a playoff team. And I don't really get the bitching about it. Like it just is unfortunate thing that is part of the NBA that I don't think is ever going to change.
Well, who did I have this conversation with? Because it's the regular season is the perfect amount for the teams that it's a perfect amount for, but for some teams it's too long, and those are the good. And so a team like the Bucks or the Nuggets, as they're rolling through the West, they are going to sit guys. They're going to rest guys. And Kevin McHale, he had that quote that I played the other day. Is like, it's just basketball. You can play. But every time you're out there, you're risking something. You never know. And why do it if you don't have to? And there's schedule losses. I also think that, with the way that the playoffs is, there's no importance. Like in the NFL, you want the 1 seed. You want the bye. You want home field. NBA, you play a series, 1 versus 8, 2 versus 7, 3 versus 6. Top seeds are probably going to win that series in 5-6. Then home court advantage. All right, maybe that series goes 7, maybe it doesn't. It doesn't matter as much. The NBA playoffs, there's nothing like it. It's as good as anything else. But to get
as good as you need to watch the NHL playoffs, dude.
I don't have a horse in the fight though.
It is 7-game series. It is as electric as the NBA playoffs, dude. Just try it once.
I like the NHL. I just won't make an effort to ever watch it or care about it.
Well, the playoffs, just try it. But we're not talking about it.
Well, the problem is the team that I picked in 2013 was the Sabres.
Dog shit.
Yeah, they made the playoffs in 2013. Haven't made it since.
Yeah. Well, they suck.
Are they good now? Or I did. That was my first hockey game this year. I went to a game. As you know, I sat right behind Alan Lazard.
What about Nashville? Are they doing any good this year?
Nashville?
Yeah, that's the team I cheer for.
Well, we got the farm team for them. I got the ads hat.
I haven't read any comments yet. I got to get into some of these. Zach in the Falls says, instead of a gummy, I just need a 10-minute recording of Austin talking about anything.
There we go.
Corey says, I think Austin takes all the gummies at one time.
3, baby. And then,
yeah.
I just, I like eating
We're aware
soup.
of that part.
I just like eating soup like Zeke.
Yeah. I don't think you're our target audience on gummies. I think you find other means.
Yeah. Well, no.
Anything else?
No, I just wanted to say,
I'm gonna bring in Spark Guy here. Spark Guy.
I heard load management. I was there tonight. I was at the game.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. And
was there a drag show at halftime? Dan O'Donnell's worried.
There was. Dan O'Donnell was worried that some high school kids had to see it or something. It was fine. I mean, tickets went way down right before game time, so I think everybody kind of knew.
About the drag show?
But there's load management in all the other sports other than maybe even football. You have the last week or two they don't play, but baseball, how many times do you go and certain guys get platooned? I want to see Corbin Burns pitch or my kid Jacob deGrom. He doesn't come to town all year. I don't know. It's a fact of reality, especially a team like the Bucks. They should be the last ones to complain. Their fans, who cares? It's fun. You get to go see Giannis a decent amount of time, and if you don't, you get to see him try to figure it out without him. I don't know. This whole thing of little kids being disappointed. You guys are wrestling fans. You remember you'd go to those house shows back when we were kids. Hulk Hogan was never there. None of the big guys were ever there.
Well, I'm pissed. I went to Raw in Milwaukee, took my 3 brothers. It was the worst Raw of the last 15 years. Raw this week in Philadelphia has got everyone that any kid ever knew.
It's just I don't know. It's disappointing. You show up and you think these guys are going to play, but man, everyone's so worked up. What I was worked up about was, Bart, you can tell me as the father of a young boy, I actually had a guy behind me by himself with a 3 and a 1-year-old. Neither of them were watching, and he was watching the game. I couldn't believe that. I don't know. Like I said, I'm perfectly understanding young parents.
He probably had his kids for the week.
Right? You're why are you here? They're all over the place. He's trying to watch the game. I'm but that tells you the price levels.
Why do you have to be at the Bucks game that bad then? Be at home. Put him to bed and have a cigar.
Right? Yeah.
Bart Winkler cigar dinners.
Yeah, I gotta get one of those going. I'm actually going to do cigar breakfast.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
It'd be nice. You could do
little mimosa and a cigar.
Cigar-shaped gummies or something for the
cigar and Fruit
brand.
Loops.
So I don't know.
Well, okay. See, who are these people that take, like, you see these babies that are like 2 weeks old, they have the earmuffs on. Just don't go to the game. Why are you going to the game? And it's like a Brewer game. It's like a January or a July 9th Brewer game. You don't need to be at this game. Your kid is 2 weeks old. Stay home and nurture this kid to life.
Well, we've talked plenty too, Bart, about you indoctrinating your kid to like sports. Like, you got to make it enjoyable for them too. Like,
I
you go
promise you, a
without
2-week-old going to sports will hate everything about that, and that
You go for,
will
like-
get in his brain subconsciously.
You go for 5 minutes and then you walk around like he was real fragile.
You like my
Like,
mug? It's DraftKings. I got it for spending a lot of money on there. They gave it to me for free and a jacket that doesn't fit. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no, you're good. I just was like, that was what I was irritated. Everyone else probably irritated about Jokic. I'm like, dude, why are you here and why are you putting these kids through this? I was like, I couldn't believe that. But yeah, you gotta make it fun for the kids. You go for a couple minutes. Then when they want to get up, you get up and you walk around.
The Bucks should have, because here's what I'm going to tell Emma Baker. The Bucks should have a first quarter section, because these games are at 7 o'clock, and my kid goes to bed around then. But I still want to go to a game, so I'm going to go. I want a first quarter ticket. He can see it. I'll leave it the first quarter, and then other people can buy second to fourth quarter tickets.
I'm gonna go another direction real quick, Bart, because you brought it up and I forgot to mention it to you. I have a theory on that. I told you before last week I went to a Bucks event, and it was for the kids. There's like Grayson Allen was there, and you could get a picture with him. But when I showed up, I didn't care about Grayson Allen. I wanted to see if Emma Baker was there. And I saw like 5-6 different ticket people, because that was the whole point. They try to get you upgrade, blah, blah, blah. That's why they're there. It's almost like a timeshare thing. I didn't see her. And then I looked at the last email I got, and she didn't ask for me to reach out to her. She said, you should talk to my friend so-and-so. So I got
No, she doesn't even say that. She's always like, you should talk to Christine. Who is Christine?
She's a bot.
You think Emma's a bot?
That's my theory. And my wife and I were talking about it back. I go, I was looking everywhere for, like, kids are talking about Grayson Allen. I'm like, I could not find Emma Baker. And then we talked about it in the car. My wife's like, maybe she's a bot. I'm like, what if Emma Baker?
Bro, Shane on LinkedIn, she is a bot. Emma Baker. Real? So Emma Baker, we all get emails from Emma Baker, and she's always like, she's a bot. You're right. She's AI.
Hank the dog, Emma Baker.
Tim, I need some perspective on Hank the dog. Bart, I made those truther shirts.
That was you.
That was me, baby.
No, Hank the dog. We all know Hank. There were 5 Hank the dogs.
Come on, Tim. It's time to spill the beans. You're not going to work for them again. What happened?
I plead the fifth.
So Tim just said there were 5 Hank the dogs, is what I heard.
Yeah, the 5th dog.
Maybe 3.
3. They still sell Hank the dog stuff.
I just found Hank the dog's old, like, we used to have like a dog house that would go around the park. I just found it.
Where did they bury him?
One under home plate, a few underneath the pitcher's mound. That's how I got it up so high.
Remember Ryan Braun's patch out in left field? Always, you always saw that patch.
Did they cremate Hank the dog and put him in the dirt?
We'll never know.
What was up with that one year that someone hit a Toyota sign and they didn't give him the car?
Because they didn't hit it.
Yeah, what was that?
That was bullshit.
What year?
The year they hit it and they didn't give it to him?
I don't think they hit it. There were a couple people that got close, and we were always ready. We had a nice giant key, and we were going to go. Yep.
Spark guy, you're a Bears fan. Are you a Cubs fan?
I am.
Okay. You think Milwaukee's Jimmy and the fans on hitting that car and this dog thing. They got a lot of conspiracies going on at American Family Field there.
Yeah, I think it's.
Is that a question?
Yeah, I don't know. I agree.
Yeah, well, kind of a question. What do you think on that?
This is why I do. I mean, I'm being sincere again. I've talked to Spark Guy a lot. I know Spark Guy. I've talked to Austin a lot. I know Austin. The fact that you guys can converse like this, that's what makes this so special to me.
Yeah, this is great. I've never got to talk to Spark Guy.
Yeah.
I think Mark A's keeping all those Toyotas. So every time it hits the Toyota, instead of giving it to the person, he pockets it. So he's got some warehouse with like 25 Highlanders in it.
Tax write-offs.
Yeah. Or he trades like 20 of them for that ticket stub.
He's rooting around in Europe.
Corey says new segment, thought or bot.
I mean, I'm serious. Like, is she real? I really think she's fake. Because like she doesn't tell you to call her. She tells you to call somebody else. But like,
what if that lady's a bot too?
Well, at some point it's got to be a person, you'd think. Although I don't know, don't they have that new like what is that chat thing everyone's talking about this week? The artificial intelligence that can like write anything.
Q says, I'm planning on taking my 4-month-old to the Suns day game with earmuffs. Q, come on.
I will give Q this, though. He should do it. You know why, though? The kid's immobile. Like, he just put him on the lap. And, like, there's
I guess if you're going to take a kid, it's when they're basically a rag doll.
Yes. But when they hit, like, that 9, 10, 11 months, it's like you're taking him. You better be walking around, doing whatever. It's not like – I mean, this guy's, like, 3-year-old was, like, climbing on my shoulder. And he's, like, clapping to Desmond Mason was there. He's clapping for Desmond Mason, like, would you get your kid off me? It's just Desmond Mason.
Brian says, my brother was at the game and he was pumped that Desmond Mason was there. And he like texted me about it. I was like,
this is a thing? I mean,
we really like Desmond Mason because he came over in the Gary Payton trade. And we were hoping that Desmond Mason would like make the Ray Allen Gary Payton trade worthwhile when it was the dumbest trade ever. Brian says, Bart, Bally going out of business. They are maybe filing for bankruptcy. You need to pick up every Bucks game from your basement. Would be incredible and 10 times better. I just want to say a few nice things about Steve Novak. Let's see what else I have here. I have nothing to say. I don't think he's that good. Hey, I got a great play. I got 3 kids at home.
Well, considering his letters to whatever his school district is that got exposed, he probably had a problem with the halftime show too. So
yeah, Drew Holiday's burning this defense like I want some books to be burned.
No, he's probably emailing the Whitefish Bay Village Hall, telling them to take down their signs.
I'm surprised he didn't protest the game tonight.
Yeah, he was protesting other stuff.
Oh man.
Aaron was excited because he got to be here for the Omaha Steaks launch. So that's right. I'm back with Omaha Steaks.
What's the deal? I didn't hear it.
Yeah.
$30 off. Now there is a minimum threshold.
You get those tartlet things?
Plug it. What?
Well, so you gotta spend like $149.
So what are you gonna get? Like the 4-6 sirloins, the couple chicken, a couple hot dogs, the tartlet.
Yeah, but nobody goes to Omaha Steaks and just like orders one thing of hot dogs, right?
I need a Father's Day gift, Bart.
Huh?
Well, I need a Father's Day gift. It's coming up.
So then go on there, right on the front page. It's got
OmahaSteaks.com.
Yeah, OmahaSteaks.com. It's got protein stock up collection. Okay. You get what is on here? Let's see. Butcher cut filet mignons, chicken fried steaks, triple trim tenderloin tips, air chilled chicken breast, seasoning, burgers, and then you add it to your cart. And then when you're at your cart, it says promo code. You type in Bart, and they knock $30 off. Okay.
So I'm getting $140 thing for $110.
Yeah.
Hard to beat that with a stick.
I'm on the website. They now offer the custom assortment. You can actually mix and match. Usually, you always had to pick your own thing, but
you can pick. Now. You can make your own packages. You can also go ahead and take whatever they throw to you.
Oh, wow. I didn't know they
All
have.
right, boys. I think I've overstayed my presence here.
No, I got one more thing to add. Did you know that they sell comfort food, Bart? It's not just the steak and the meats. They also sell meat lovers lasagna, beef shepherd's pie, a lot of no stress meals for the family on the go. So I didn't know that they offer that as well.
Well, I get the package that's double no stress because they are no stress to cook. And also my wife cooks them.
But you pay her back, you buy her boots, right? I mean, that's what you're scrolling. I see.
Oh, I'm shopping for boots. That's what I need. I need a boots promo code.
Valentine's Day.
I need a promo.
Hey,
Corey
Bart,
says.
question.
Corey
You clip
says.
your toenails in the studio?
Did I? No.
How
Corey says Tim always looks like he's working on payroll or something. What are you doing? Tim just comes out and plays Sudoku the whole time.
I'm reading Twitter right now.
Oh, well, we need some updates.
Yeah. Anything good? Is Bobby Portis back yet?
No, sorry. I'm reading something totally nothing Bucks right now.
Is it about Pam Anderson?
I heard about that. I need to listen to that, by the way.
Yeah, Tim Allen showed. Not our Tim Allen.
Hey, do you remember?
I was like,
okay,
Tim
I'm
Allen.
sorry to
Tim
bring
Allen
this
showed
up.
Pam Anderson his ween.
Instead, it was just Radio Joe.
Do you remember when Tim
Radio girls like
Allen?
want to see my cheese curds. What, Austin?
Do you remember when Tim Allen, the fucking actor dude, got like exposed for a bunch of shit that he did? And Rami at the time was doing a show with Tim, and they did that segment Tim Tweets, and they just read off all the shit that was coming at Tim Allen rants, even though it was directed at Tim Allen, the actor.
Yes, that was fun. That's
That
when we
was
used to have a
fucking
station.
hilarious.
That was fun.
Bart, I need you to do me a favor.
What?
I need you to unmute someone on your YouTube comments.
Who? Bodie?
Bow tie.
If he
Forget.
pisses you off, then mute him forever. But just he's trying to get people to like and subscribe to your stuff. So.
Last night I did. I want to be completely honest with you. Last night I did consider a complete unblocking of Bodie. And then I looked at his Twitter today because I'm a psycho. And he was shitting on me for my Rogers stuff. So, I mean.
Okay.
I want to unblock Bodie. I'm not there yet.
I thought it was.
I saw on Twitter him defending.
I thought it was
him.
Bow Tie too. He's very adamant that it's Bodie.
Just so you know, he was defending you today on Twitter. A lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
I don't, Bart. What is it? Infrastructure week.
That's probably never going to happen. Everyone really hates me.
Well, those people are idiots.
Could you imagine? Let's say like the game did hire me. That would be a shit show. But that's why they should want to hire me. But
I think if you sat in on every show and did an 8-hour shift, like the rest of us schmucks, and just sat on the radio for 8 hours with each group, it would be fantastic radio. I think it would be so good. Like it would be like some tough times. And then you remember like when you were with Frames? My God, the commercial breaks that you guys would cut to because of the arguments.
Oh, they were all very real.
Oh, I believe it. I
don't like how they. I don't like what they do. I don't like how they like hire people and then do a whole week of like, hey, look who's here, and then you can't find them for 2 years.
Yeah.
Matt says NBA Twitter is one of the worst things in the universe. Nothing but 22-year-olds that work at Wingstop dropping poop emojis about Hall of Famers. Zach says, I used to work at a Wingstop in my 20s.
LOL.
Zach says, now I'm just a mailman. Oh, and you're not just a mailman. By the way, let me bitch about the U.S. Postal Service. My guy is locked in, and he is there at 10:30 to 11 every day, and I can count on him like the sun rising. But if he ain't in, or if he takes a day off, I might not get my mail for a week.
I'm on the bad side of my mail person.
Shorewood is talking about the Facebook group that I'm in as a Shorewood resident is really upset about the mail. They're also wondering if the fireworks they heard last night were gunshots.
I have a group mailbox, and I didn't check my mail soon enough because I never get any mail. I don't know. Do you actually get mail? I never get any, but they shut me down. I had to go to the post office and get it reopened because she stopped delivering it because it got too full.
How do you like? Me and my wife like hear the mailbox and we both dead sprint for it because like we love getting our mail.
No, I got one of those shared ones. You know what I mean? Like, so you have to go walk. You know, it's shared. It's in an area in the community. Like, and I don't ever get any mail. But I waited too long, and I got this hastily written note like, "Come get your mail," and no direction. Had to like piece together where to go. Showed up. Everyone was angry. They're like, who doesn't check their mail for a week? Did you go on vacation? I'm like, I just don't get any good mail.
Zach says, let's get a 24-hour stream going.
Oh, that's for the YouTube-a-thon coming up. 24-hour YouTube-a-thon.
What's that?
We'll talk. We got to talk.
I love that idea, Tim.
YouTube-a-thon, 24 hours.
For my show or YouTube's doing it?
No, your show.
24-thon.
I'll do that. For what? That needs to be a charity thing.
I know. We'll discuss. Maybe we'll discuss at the hurry up.
Yeah, we got to do that too.
When's this McGuire's
and the XFL party?
McGuire's thing. Let's do that Super Bowl week.
Okay.
I do like this idea of doing it in conjunction with one of the other football leagues. That's a pretty good one too, though. Super Bowl, but like, what's the first?
We just have it at the XFL party, but people actually show up to that bar.
I know there's gonna be a lot of people there.
Oh yeah, because that guy's big. Okay.
Jackson says lead generation through AI. Why not? I actually just lost a job, or not lost a job, but I was going for a job as a writer. The guy hired an AI bot instead, so I'm not totally thrilled as that about AI right now. So no. Q is defending taking his young child to a game and said, Simba Cam pictures last a lifetime. Very good point. Very good point. I'm just looking at more. Grant says he's a good analyst, is what I would say about Steve Novak if he was a good analyst. Wisco Cheese says Bart's Big Breakfast.
Whatever happened to Perkins? Did they go?
All right, I'll unblock Bodie.
Ah!
Did Perkins go out of business or something?
Yep.
Not
here,
like all around the world, but in the Milwaukee area after the pandemic, they decided to not continue their services.
That's too bad.
The Wisconsin franchisee went out of business. Yep.
The problem was that during the pandemic.
Well, Bart, you said the word pandemic. That is political. You did know that, right?
I know. So I'm out. But during the pandemic, a lot of people were like, hey, frontline workers are the best, which I wish that stuck. Frontline workers are the best. Let's order from our favorite restaurants. And the people whose favorite restaurants was Perkins were like, I can order on my phone, you're saying? But should I call?
Well, you don't have to say it. I'll say it. So
they were old people
that couldn't manufacture a cell phone that we all installed for them and made it right. Yeah. And wanted to bitch.
All right. Jerry says, how long do you think it will take you to reblock Bodie?
I'll give it 12 hours.
4 days.
4 days, 12 hours.
4 days.
How long can you hold a spike?
Well, I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this.
Wait, are you unblocking him on everything?
I thought that was what he wanted.
Well, yeah. I mean, he told me YouTube, but you gotta unblock him on everything. Sure, go right ahead.
I don't know if I know how to unblock him on YouTube.
Oh no.
I'm not having any alcohol Thursday or Friday. I'm going to drink towards the during the Royal Rumble. I'm sure I'll end up blocking him then.
Bodie, Bart, no more Aaron Rodgers talk, okay? Between you two. Then you guys will be fine.
All right. Tomorrow's show, I'm going to wrap it up here. Tomorrow's show is going to be with Horvat. Yeah, you guys get out of here.
Get the hell out of here.
Thanks, Spark Guy. Thanks, Austin.
See you, boys.
Glad you guys got to hang.
Good show tonight, Bart. Good show tonight.
Yeah, well, we talked a little Bucks, I think, and then we shit on old people that just like a nice hot plate of eggs. CBS Sports Radio is next Saturday during the day.
Time?
11 to 4.
Okay.
Saturday the 4th.
Okay.
Matt says, when are we recording? Matt, if you want to do that next week, I'm in. I'll talk to you. Tim and I will do it with you.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to come up with the question.
Me?
No, Matt.
Matt. Yeah. Okay.
Andre wants to know about Bally's. I guess they're going under. I guess they're going to file for bankruptcy, which I don't know. People always file for bankruptcy and like make money on it somehow. I don't really get how bankruptcy works. I'm filing for bankruptcy.
Do you want me to file for it and then we can see how it works? Or
isn't that what you've been doing this whole time?
Oh, yes.
And then so on the Friday show will be Horvat. We'll do our picks. I have a lot more voicemails. I'm being told that my podcast sucks and I just do it on Basement. Then I like half-assed ask for voicemails and I get 20 voicemails. I mean, you guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. Voicemails brought to you by Carl's Place. Yes, West Ham hoodie. They suck though. But they're my team. Carl's Place, carlofet.com/Bart. Build a custom golf simulator.
My friend Lois would not like your sweatshirt.
She likes Liverpool.
Yeah, she's a big Liverpool.
I remembered that. I
know. We got to get you on her good side.
I remembered that.
I know.
So thanks to Carl's Place. Also, I am working on a website where you'll be able to find all these great deals at once. Play one or two quick. All right, I'll play a voicemail. I'm going to play the girl that likes you, Tim.
Okay. What's her name? Or will we find out together?
Britt.
All right.
All right, here's a voicemail from Britt. 402-915-BART. 402-915-BART. 2278.
Hey, Bart. This is Britt from Merrimack, Wisconsin. I first heard you on Locked On Packers with Peter Bukowski about a month or two ago. I'm not quite sure when. And I thought, hey, this guy feels the exact same way about Aaron Rodgers as I do. So, first of all, love your show. I would have to say Tim's probably my favorite other than you. But anyway, Aaron Rodgers. Can we just get that guy the hell out of Wisconsin? I am so sick and tired of this drama queen act. Like, who cares? You suck this year. You're probably going to suck next year. Matt LaFleur, like you said, needs to grow a pair of balls and just tell him how it is. Brian Gutekunst also grow a bigger pair of balls because Rodgers has his hands wrapped so tightly around theirs that it must be cutting circulation out to their brain to keep thinking that it's okay to bring him back. So, obviously, that's where I stand on that. I think we should trade him. I don't care. He's had his time. It's called the Green Bay Packers, not the Green Bay Rodgers. So that's kind of where I stand on that. I'm just really sick and tired of it. And him saying, I want this guy back, this guy back. First of all the guys you named off had shitty years and shouldn't be on the roster next year. They should all be on vet minimums on some other team. But, you know, the name of the game is we got to please Aaron Rodgers and bow down to the Almighty. So, I don't know. We'll see what you have to say. But, yeah, I'm right along with every aspect of Aaron Rodgers. Thankful for him in his one Super Bowl. 10, 15 years ago? Big whoop. But he's choking. He chokes. All right. Have a good one, Bart. See you later.
Wow. Britt. All right. And you're her favorite.
I love it. Caller of the day.
She heard me from Bukowski's show.
There you go. Did you hear about this Dak Prescott story?
No.
He broke up with his girlfriend a few days after losing to the 49ers of 2 years.
Yeah, that's kind of like cutoff time.
I guess.
2 years is when you got to, like, get off the pot or not. Why? What was there more details of that, or
no? I just saw this tweet.
Does she run the Cowboys social media account or something that was like all over his ass?
I don't think so. That would have been funny though.
Hey, what are your predictions for the weekend?
I like Cincinnati, like big 34-20. I like San Francisco.
Yeah,
I've been riding San Francisco.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm like, again, I just hate them so much that I'm gonna go Philly big, but
and then it will be a rematch of a couple Super Bowls from past 92, 93, and sometime in the 80s. So
Zach wants to know where Mike the Painter is. I was trying to hook up with Mike at the Packer game I went to. I will try to make a better effort to get Mike back to talk to him. I do want to talk to Mike, and I do want to talk to Notebook Mike. John and Franklin's been great with voicemails. He is hoping to join some of these soon.
I miss all three of those guys.
Yeah,
they were early callers back in the day.
And Ron and Rome blocked me because I made fun of Elon Musk.
Ron.
So to each their own. All right, Shea. Thank you. Thank everybody for joining.
Talk to you Sunday.
Friday's show will be with Horvat and voicemails. And then Monday's show, I'm going to tape Sunday night. We'll go live after Bucks and football. All right. Thanks, guys. We'll be back on
Friday.
Whatever. Basements.
Yes.
Wherever.